Yeah, 5%. That's way over. That's just gonna be it for me. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going for it. I just have to open with the ultimate thing and then go with the cure second instead. If I had that weapon at OB1, it would probably have enough damage to justify it, but only having the low debuff and being that low in stats is proving to be a bit of an issue. So it's just better this way. So we go Luminary Glow, we go I, we hold. Then we Core Sting. Hold until it's full. Hop off twice. Go ahead and get magic attack back up. Do this, then this. Do this, then this. One more time on this to keep things flowing. I should have reapplied debuff there. All right, well, we're definitely healthy enough this time. We should survive. Not by much. Jesus Christ. Ah, see, this is the downside of Sephi, right? Because with the eye, he only gets that fire debuff when he's over a certain HP threshold, and he's not going to get there. I'm going to try. I don't know if this is enough or not. It is. Tifa died. It's pretty much over. Let's get rid of the buffs. My main DPS is down, so this is doesn't really matter at this point. We're just trying to do as much damage as we can. Here comes the attack. We did survive that. I feel like if I can just get the right, we'll just let it die here. If I can get it not targeting Tifa first, we're probably fine. I don't know if it targeted Tifa for a reason or not. She does have the lowest HP. Maybe that's why. Because Sephiroth's magic defense is slightly higher than hers. So if that single target blizzard went into the low HP target, almost 6%, that's much better. There's not a ton that I can do here without losing a bit of her magic defense is the issue. Oh, I already have her with the maxed out magic her HP. So the only thing I can do is change the sub-equipment slot, which I'm not going to do. You know what? I know what to do. Hold on. If we can't do it with materia, we do it with brands. So I'm using this one. Let's just brand this with HP. I'm not a big fan of this one, but I think this is fine. And then what other weapon was she using? She was using Vincent's revolver, right? I certainly haven't branded Rage Collar yet. Certainly. No, of course. Yeah, I figured not. Let's do these. See if we can cheap out some HP from this. Magic defense plus 16 is kind of a big deal. This is gonna be the one. It's all flat HP, obviously, so this isn't gonna do a ton. But the materia that I have on her is percentage. So even though it is flat, this should make a difference. It should put her at least a little bit above, because she wasn't that far behind Sephi to begin with. Oh man, come on. I have to hope. That's all I can do. I have to hope that it's enough. Let's just rock it. Keep it running. That was a much better attempt. Let's hope that it runs that well again. Make sure we use the ultimate healing showers first, then the Kira. And then try to use Matt's Kiras to get us back up. Start with Matt. Luminary Glow into I, into Hold, into Dark Strike, into Magic Defense down into this, into hold, go, into 6, into boost, into boost, into boost. Reapply debuffs, pop a heal in. We're all full health. Oh, Sephiroth died. It was HP then. Right, had to be. I'm gonna use these before the debuffs go off. So that Blizzaga goes to the lowest HP target. Yeah, like logically it makes sense, right? Oop, wrong move. It's fine. And now we die here, but that's fine. We only had 3 seconds left anyway. That was the most amount of damage we were going to be able to do. .6 is massive. This is way more than I was doing before. All right, I think I've got it down. Oy vey. All right, magic attack, fire debuff, magic buff, magic defense down, fire attack, wait. Go again, ultimate weapon, go, one more buff, into tornado strike, into this, into debuff, into top off heal, into this, into this. Defense. Man, Sephiroth just barely lives that. No, it's targeted Tifa. It's random. Well, there's nothing I can do about that then. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Unless it targets like the lowest current HP target, I'd have to watch the VOD back to see. But like that, there's nothing I can do to control that if that's the case, right? Like, that's another thing. Like, I could run in this with, do I have a defensive outfit for Sephiroth even? I probably don't. I probably don't. Yeah, Jesus. I was not expecting me to do this much score. That's much better. The cat crew by Kitty Kapow. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get with the guild battle fights. In terms of the actual getting that 1.7 million to get the point rewards. Let me see if I can build something that most people might have access to. Maybe we do Zach. I'll just do all free outfits and free weapons, maybe. Do like the tropical beach with carrot sword, which most people should have. And then the guild weapon, maybe. Or even the Ifrit sword, right? For ice resist, sure. And then we would just do magic attack. This is a magic attack, right? Yes. And we would just give him magic stat sticks. And then he would be, let's say, our main fire DPS. I'll use Radiant Plume just for argument's sake. You know what? No, most people should have Hellfire at this point. If you don't have Hellfire, go get it. Like, it's not that hard to get level 5 on Hellfire. And then for magic attack, let's go with just the, let's only use free weapons here too. Oh, some of the recent stuff, right? Like, didn't we get a whole bunch of HP and magic? Yeah, magic ability potency, perfect. Gets his HP pretty high. Magic ability potency. Oh, here it is. Egg collar. And then I would do magic defense all allies or magic attack all allies. But since this is a more free to play friendly, let's do magic defense all allies. Okay, and then we would want magic defense debuffs, which could be anybody really, but we'll use, we just use a weaker one. I think red has one that was a 1-tier debuff. One of these free weapons was a magic defense debuff, I'm sure of it. This one was physical, right? No, this was magic. The Hell House Collar. Yeah, perfect. And then he has a weapon, perfect, that has fire resist decrease. This was also farmable. We'll do Stardust Ray to get rid of it. This wasn't free. This was a gear shop thing, so we'll just keep him with the regular stuff. We'll do magic attack as well. Well, I guess he's just a debuffer, right? So he can just have whatever. We'll just give him like some 4-star materia down here. And then just magic attack stuff. Does he need HP? Not really. Sure. And then who else would have a fire weapon that was free? That was magic focused. Probably Sephiroth, I think. Was his actually fire damage, or did it just do fire resist down? Ashura. Yep. Perfect. And then he has this in the most recent event, so people could just use that. Magic defense. Not looking for that. We're looking for some more oomph. Let's do this one. No ultimate weapon. Just throw on some magic materials here. Give him Helical Rising. And then what does he need? 15 more points of magic attack. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find it from the free weapons. So I think I'd rather just do the magic ability potency, which would also be part of the recent event, right? The Final Fantasy VI event. Gives him that boost HP as well. Gets his ability potency up a bit. No other free weapons. And then just this one's fine, sure. Okay. Right. And then let's just do like what would y'all say would be a fair buff score? Let's see. Let's assume that they were able to take down the Crimson Flare thing too. Ifrit and Bahamut. I imagine they have. If they haven't, they can just dip without it. So the goal here is just to try to showcase the lower build, like the less optimal build, getting the 1.7 million damage. I can't imagine this is going to be terribly tough. But we're going to take down its fire resist first. Slow as it goes. So now we just DPS race. Goal here is to just do as much damage as humanly possible. We'll use Red 13 to lower magic defense. We'll use Sephiroth and Zac to do fire magic damage. Yeah, we're already at 314,000. This shouldn't be terrible. If I'm able to do this with this build, this should be very achievable by everybody. I can't imagine this is going to be terribly tough. Well, defense just for fun here, but I can't imagine we even need to. Yeah, you can just stay on offense for that. Because the idea here is just to try to like deal as much damage as possible and then pop all your limit breaks off at once. We should be able to manage that relatively easily without having to worry about healing or anything. We're already almost there. Yeah, I think if we just pop off here, it just happens. That takes off its buffs, by the way, just so you don't die here. 164,000 Hellflare. This is only level 5 Hellflare, so this isn't like unreachable for most accounts. That should be 1.75 already. Yeah, perfect. Right in the nose. Easy peasy. That's not bad at all. So yeah, if you go into the stage 1 fight with one of your official matches, I think you can do this with the mock battles too. But if you go into this even and just hit this for this, that's 1.9 million right there. This is all free weapons, stuff that you could have farmed, stuff that you probably did farm. Yeah, that's the highest you need in order to get all the rewards in the mock battle or in the event. So that should be very attainable by everybody. If you don't have some of these weapons that are featured, you can always just replace them with whatever gacha weapons you have that are better than this, right? Because you probably have stuff that's better than this. Like the carrot sword was featured in the most recent Easter event. This was also refarmable during the Halloween event. So you should already have this almost maxed out, if not completely maxed out. The Ifrit sword is just a drop weapon that you get from farming Ifrit. So if you've been fighting Ifrit at all, you should have this pretty high too. That actually does more damage. I wasn't even doing the most damage I could. This is better. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. Well, you know, so actually use the strong attack instead of the weak one. Probably a good call. This one was farmable during the Hell House event, which we just had a rerun not too long ago. So you should have this with the magic defense debuff. Again, this is just a slot. I'm just putting free weapons here for people to use. Like, these are all easily to obtain. This one was grinding Ifrit and Bahamut. These were drop weapons for Ifrit and Bahamut that does fire resist decrease. If you don't have this one, Sephiroth has one as well that I also equipped here. It's a fire resist decrease for all enemies, so you have to use this twice, so it's a little less good than Red's because Red's a single target and does mid. But if you're using this and this is the best thing you have, but you have this weapon at OB0, this does a medium decrease to fire resist. Radiant Edge does a medium decrease to fire resist, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the fire resist decrease, right? You're not actually looking for the individual weapon itself. You're looking for the effect. So fairly simple, pretty simple. This was a almost entirely free-to-play build. I don't think I used a singular gacha weapon. I didn't. The only thing I used was I put a magic defense all allies from the guild battle or from the guild shop. That was it. But everything here was free to play. Everything here was free to obtain. You can get that 1.7 million, which is the goal that you need to hit for the missions in order to get all the tickets. So if that's something that people are looking for, that's 1.75. That was very, very easy, right? Everybody should be able to reach that without any trouble. But just in case, that's how you do it with a relatively low buff score. That was the level 25 buff with level 90 characters, only about 200,000 power, so not terribly hard. Most people should be able to reach this. That's the low end build for the folks that are trying to get just to the points and trying to get the score. This is the build that I used when I was when I got the about 20% off the 3 attempts. We were using the new Luminary sword. Got an it's OB10, an OB10 Stingray. These are all just I think this was fire potency, but this was just a fire materia and a fire slot. This is HP, yeah. So these are all HP materials. And then I just grabbed the highest, the best cure that I had and put the cure in there so he'd be able to cure sub slots, magic attack all allies here, magic defense all allies, then just a full on HP boost. I had this HP 62, so I threw that on there just to get his HP a little bit higher so he'd be able to throw out that icy judgment attack. Tifa's basically all out DPS, fire outfit, Bahamut fangs at OB10. OB8 shell knuckles. Wish it was higher, but it's not. I have her ultimate weapon as well. I do have Matt's ultimate weapon as well. I forgot to mention that. I did go and get that up to 120. All of her materia, this one is a magic stat stick. I just happen to, I have a 10% magic stat stick, which I'm pretty proud of, but like, if you don't have 10%, just put whatever the highest one is. And then these are just HP stat sticks, both of these are, to try to get her HP a little bit higher, so she survives that AoE attack. Magic attack with flame projector to get her up over the level 6 breakpoint, I believe. Oh, I have 2 on, so yeah, level 7, but this and this max out her magic attack, also gives her a little bit more magic ability potency, which gets her up to the level 6 breakpoint. And then this is just boost attack and fire potency. So you've got the attack and fire potency, that just gets her fire potency over top of the level 5 breakpoint, which is as high as I could get it with Shell Knuckles in the offhand. I don't have a ton of really great leveled up fire offhand weapons. And with Aerith weapons being utilized and Glenn weapons being utilized in the buff slots, this is the best that I could do. And then for Sephiroth, Sephiroth was rocking with the remainder of my magic defense materials. So anything that had high magic defense, I threw onto him. So I had a couple that were 15 plus 15. So that's why his magic defense is so high. I have his Fire Mastery outfit from the New Year's event last year. I've got his Faraga blade at OB10, so we're using that. I have Radiant Edge at OB9s, which is why I'm using this one for the high fire resist decrease. That's the only reason it's there. He's also holding the Crimson Flare to boost up fire potency, and then just magic attack to boost his magic attack up as high as I can, because I had no magic attack on my main or my offhand weapons, and then magic attack all allies to boost up Tifa's damage. And that's it. That's it. Fairly simple. The strategy itself is not terribly complicated. It's magic attack buff with Matt, magic attack buff with Tifa, fire resist down with Sephiroth, magic defense down with Matt, and then just DPS race with these two. Matt just reapplies buffs with his fire potency, his magic attack potency, AoE buff, and then pops off a heal when he has to. Pretty easy overall though. Not too bad.